What's up, y'all? It's your boy. It's your big homie. I'm sitting out in the yard watching my grass grow, and I'm in my feelings today. You know, yesterday was my big brother Sydney's birthday, and I went over there and chilled by his pool with him, had me some good food. That's what we do. But I left kind of early because I had to get home. You know what I'm saying? Take care of some business. But as I was coming home, coming down through Hammond, I got off because sometimes I like to take the long way home to see what I can see what's in the neighborhood. You know, I don't always take the same way home. But I drove up on a raid, right? And y'all know my old life when I used to hustle. I've been raided a couple of times. Beat the case, y'all know I'm still free. But the raid I ran up on yesterday was a different kind of raid, and it kind of hurt my heart, you know. And I started really feeling bad, and I started thinking about my ancestors. I ran up on a raid from ISIS. They ran up to this house, some Hispanics, you know, and they, I was in the middle of the street, so that some more cars and trucks came behind me, so they blocked me in. So I pulled over and just parked. Man, they ran into one house, then went across the street and went into another house. They went into like 4 houses. And I was like, damn, that's some fucked up shit. Now they gonna get deported. And what's so fucked up about this shit, I seen people out there laughing, right? And I didn't see that shit funny. Cause I seen women, kids, men, you don't know their background. Some of them could hard working, some of them may not, just like us. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just family shit, you know? And it wasn't no fucked up block or nothing. It was a nice manicured block. And I was like, wow. So I really was thinking about like, man, is this what our ancestors was going through when they was running from their slave master? And then they get captured and took him back to the slave master, back to the plantation. Think about what I'm saying. You know, our ancestors ran away from their slave masters off the plantation, right? And they had what they call, I don't know what the hell they call them, policemen or whatever. But they used to go out and capture slaves and take them back to the plantation. That's the same thing ISIS doing to the Hispanics. And we sitting back letting them do that shit. Because some other race said, well, we supreme, we better than them, and they illegal immigrants. Know your history. Know America stole Texas, California, Utah, Arizona, all that shit from them. Know your history. You know what I'm saying? Know that goddamn America stole it from the Native Americans and from us, because we was here already too. Know your history. So I'm gonna be 100 with it. If I would have known that that's what they was doing, and let me just say this, I see the raids on YouTube and on the news. Yeah, and you hear about them going to a factory, getting 300-400 Hispanics out of them. It never really touched me until you see it for yourself. I'm a grown man, and I felt like crying. The way they treated them people. The way they just shackle them up and throw them in the back of a van like no regards, talking to them any kind of way. They don't even really speak the language. They shut up. I mean, it was so wrong. Now I understand, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. When I was out there hustling and when they ran up in my crib, talked to me any kind of way, that's part of the game. So I could understand that. That's part of the game. I already knew when they came how they was gonna come. I just told their ass, look, take me to jail. I got bond money. I got a lawyer. All prepared for that. But we talking about a group of people that's coming into this country to work hard. Now, I know we didn't fell off a couple of generations, but our ancestors worked their ass off. You know what I'm saying? This new generation, I don't know. You know, they don't work as hard as our ancestors. But the Hispanics, man, when them ISIS raids coming, I swear to God, if I could do something about it, I would. Let me see one on running. They gonna hide in my house. You motherfuckers ain't coming in here unless you got warned. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, this shit is crazy. We gotta do better, man. Black and brown, we gotta unite. We gotta change these fucking laws, man. How the motherfucker you wanna just deport a motherfucker cause you don't like them? They ain't taking no jobs from you. The jobs they get, your ass ain't even applied for them. You sitting back in an office. Get your goofy ass on out of here. And then it's like this. They bring jobs with them. You know what I'm saying? They showing us the model of unity. How they stick together. How they don't have to leave out their community for nothing but for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit just hurt my feelings yesterday. I promise you it did. It really did. I was like, how these motherfuckers... And then it's so funny, I just never understood why, like, it's 40 motherfuckers out there. I mean, they out there talking crazy. And then you see, I pay attention to shit that people don't pay attention to. Why all the motherfuckers that was out there, all the ISIS police, and they had that shit on them, ISIS. Why all the motherfuckers have to be white? See, that's the shit I don't understand. And then let me just say something else, though. Real shit. We gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? When you talking to me, we gonna keep it real. If you a fucking Hispanic out there, and I swear to God, I feel like their ass need to be choke slam, barbecue, cut them bitches up and cook their ass. How the hell you a Hispanic motherfucker on a sheriff department that's deporting other Hispanics? I never understood that. Like, you got a black officer and he going crazy because he with a white officer. Man, stop. Or a black officer pull you over and he has the right to use his own discretion. And he go all the way left field on you and you black. I never understand that. But when a white officer pull a white person over, they use their own discretion if I'm going to give you a ticket or not or a warning. You have that discretion as an officer to use it. Man, I seen Mexican officers out there. And let me not say it's Mexican, because I'm going to tell you something, and I'm guilty of it. I really don't know the difference between the different nationalities from other countries. I don't. But there was other officers who was speaking Spanish, slamming people up on the ground, up on cars and shit. That shit, man. That shit hurt my heart, for real. And I'm sitting in my truck, right? I'm like, watching this shit like you could reach out and touch somebody. And I can't move because I got a police wagon behind my truck. That shit fucked me up, I'm telling you. But we got to do better. We got to unite. And we gotta get in here and vote. That's how we going to freeze a lot of this bullshit. And I know everybody worried about the president vote. Election. But, hey, it's these local councilmen. We got to vote these motherfuckers out of office. You know, we got to find people that's going to be on the same accord as us. Quit selling your vote. Don't be selling your vote because a motherfucker gave you $1,200 or because a motherfucker cleaned your street. Worry about what the fuck they standing for. If they ain't standing for what you standing for, get their ass out of office. Real shit. Get their ass out of office. Because, man, I promise y'all, until you see one of these raids, one of these ISIS raids in real color, you ain't gonna even know you ain't gonna even know how it's gonna feel. You ever been mad as hell inside and you can't do shit about it? What up, John L? I couldn't do shit about it because if it was up to me, I would have freed all their ass. And that's how I felt. I felt like, man, we needed to bust that van open and snatch everybody up out of there and be like, run, y'all free. See my mentality? Man, y'all got it. We got to do better. They captured slaves and took them to the slave masters. So now they capturing Hispanics, taking them back to Mexico or wherever they from. Shit ain't cool, man. Shit just ain't cool. So don't be comfortable because you in America and you got a little money in the bank, couple of cars, a house and shit. Because guess what? All this shit can be taken away from us in a hot second. And this is what they doing to you right now. Think about this. When the last time you had some cash? For me personally, I don't carry cash. It's all credit. But the dollar ain't worth shit anyway. So by a punch of a button, they could wipe out your bank account. They could say you didn't pay your mortgage. They could say this and that. Now you homeless. You on the street. You on the street, they lock you up for vagrancy. It's a law, excuse me. It's a law. You can't just be walking up and down the street. You could be homeless and then they put you in prison and make you work for pennies. But in a minute, some of these prisons ain't gonna be paying you. They just gonna have you in there working. See, that's the new slavery, is prison. So a lot of these people that ISIS raiding, they've been like, hold up. Let me put you in prison for a little while, a couple of years, get some labor out you, and then I'm going to deport you. It's fucked up out here, I'm telling you. These private prisons, the way they treating our people, and they ain't even telling you about the prison rating. That's the sad, because I'm going to quit saying shit funny. That's the sad part. They got all these private prisons running around here, not telling you who in there, how they being treated. None of this shit. You just know you've been, your loved ones at a prison over there. You don't know what's going on because it's a private prison. So when it's a private prison, they don't have the same regulations that state and federal prisons are subject to. That's a message to somebody. And you cannot refuse to go to a private prison if you're an inmate. Now, there should be a law against that. Because that's like just selling you to somebody and ain't nothing you could do about it. Whoever said that, that is facts. We do need a man in this country. We do. Hey, let me just say one thing real quick. Let me say something because I know this is being long and y'all ain't gonna stick with me that long. But I got a YouTube channel now. It's called Sergio Spot. You know, Sergio Spot at my crib. So I'm going to be putting some stuff on there. I will be doing it right now, but I had some cameras to come in through FedEx, and FedEx stole my shit. Yup, they stole my shit, signed for my shit, and told the people that, you know, they told the people that I signed for, so they like, man, you signed for? I said, hell no, you better send that motherfucker back here. So we going through a thing, so they finna send me some new cameras. But I'm going to be doing some YouTube videos and stuff. And I want y'all to just go subscribe, help your brother out. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel and just like shit, watch it and like it, then you'll help me out, give me some bread. I'll get some bread from YouTube like that. And I'm being 100 with y'all. And then I'm being 100 with y'all. Life is changing for us. You got to learn how to make money different. We got to figure out this technology shit. If you look at all the entertainers, all the rappers, all the singers, all of them, the actors, everybody, what do they get now? How they making money? YouTube and podcasts. But guess what? Where in our neighborhood do we got a place where we can learn how to do YouTube and podcasts? Technology. We better learn that shit. But anyway, getting back to it is nowhere. I learned this shit, and I won't lie to nobody. I watched fucking months and months of YouTube. I watched YouTube, learned that shit, look what they was working with, bought that shit, and now I'm finna do my shit. We got to figure out other ways to get money. You got to have money coming from different ways. But back to what I really made this fucking video about. is this ISIS raid. And for y'all just joining, I was in an ISIS raid last night. You know, I wasn't in it, but they hit the block and my truck was, and I was in the truck, so I had to pull over. But this shit hurt my heart, man. When you see motherfuckers scattering like roaches and they tackling the motherfuckers, it was a fucked up situation. And if it's up to me, I'd have freed them all. Because it made me think about my ancestors running away from the plantation. Then they sending these people to go catch them and bring them back to the plantation. That's how y'all should look at this ISIS shit. And if you got a Hispanic person that you know or something, hey, reach out to them. Just say, hey, you know what? All this bullshit we going through, we fighting the same fight. We all just want to be free. We fighting for freedom. Let me just not say free, but freedom from everything. We want to be equal rights. So let's band together with this black and brown on some real shit, you know. But just a long video. I gotta go. It's hot out here. I gotta go get me some lemonade. I might eat me some watermelon. But y'all have a good day. Y'all really do. All right.